Have you ever told someone about your big plan and then suddenly lost the motivation to do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yes, I once told 5 people I was going to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning.
And
I woke up at 5 a.m. once.
once?
Yes, to turn off my alarm.
Paul.
What? That was the plan.
And that is exactly what we're talking about today. Sometimes the more we talk about our plans, the less we actually do. You tell people what you're going to do, you explain your goal, you talk about your future, people praise you, and for a moment, you feel like you've already achieved it. But what if there's a better way? What if you stopped announcing your plans and started quietly working on them?
So today's lesson is basically,
Don't talk too much.
that's going to be difficult for me.
I know.
But stay with us because we're going to talk about why keeping your plans private can make you stronger, more focused, and more confident. And of course, you'll learn useful English phrases you can actually use in real life. Hey everyone, welcome back to SR English Conversation Channel. I'm Paul.
And I'm Emily. If you're learning English and you want to improve your listening, speaking, vocabulary, and confidence through natural conversation, you're in the right place. But don't just listen today. Speak with us. Repeat useful sentences, pause the video if you need more time, and don't worry about making mistakes.
Because, as we always say,
You don't need perfect English.
you just need to keep practicing.
Part 1. Why do we share our plans?
Emily, let me ask you something. Why do people tell everyone about their plans? I mean, if I want to start exercising, why shouldn't I tell my friends?
That's a good question. And honestly, sharing a plan isn't always bad. Sometimes telling someone your goal can help you stay responsible. For example, you might tell a friend, I'm going to study English for 30 minutes every day.
Then your friend asks you the next day, did you study?
And I say,
Actually, I was very busy.
exactly.
Very busy.
Doing what?
Watching videos about productivity.
Ah, the classic mistake. Learning about productivity instead of being productive.
I've done that.
Most people have. But there's another reason we share plans. Sometimes we want approval. We want people to say, that's a great idea. You can do it. I'm proud of you. And when people react positively, we feel good.
Very good.
Maybe too good, because your brain can sometimes enjoy the feeling of talking about success before you've actually done the work.
So you're saying my brain is cheating?
In a way, yes. Imagine you say, I'm going to write a book. Someone says, wow, that's amazing. You feel proud. You imagine holding the finished book. You imagine people reading it. You imagine success. But you haven't written a single page.
Not even the title.
Exactly. You've experienced the excitement without doing the difficult part.
Okay, that's uncomfortable.
Good. Sometimes a little discomfort is useful.
Speaking practice.
Let's practice an important sentence. Listen first. I'm working on something, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
That's a useful sentence.
Your turn.
I'm working on something, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
Again, a little more naturally.
I'm working on something, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
Perfect. Now you. I'm working on something, but I'm not ready to talk about it yet.
And don't worry if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Just keep going.
Part 2. Talking can create false confidence.
Emily, I think I understand, but here's something interesting. Sometimes I feel very motivated after telling people my goal.
That's normal. Let's imagine you want to learn English. You tell your friends, I'm going to become fluent in English this year. Your friend says, wow, that's great. Another person says, you'll be fluent soon. You feel excited. You go home. You watch one English video, you learn 5 words, and then...
I celebrate
Why?
because I'm basically fluent now.
Of course.
I know 5 words.
That's not fluency, Paul.
I know.
This is where the problem begins. Talking about the goal can feel like progress, but talking is not the same as doing. You can say, I'm going to exercise, but your body doesn't get stronger because you said it. You can say, I'm going to learn English, but your speaking doesn't improve because you announced it. You can say, I'm going to start a business, but your business doesn't grow because you told your friends.
So basically, words are cheap, action is expensive.
Exactly. And that's one of the biggest lessons in today's conversation.
I like that. Words are cheap, action is expensive.
Let's repeat it.
Words are cheap,
Action is expensive.
Words are cheap.
Action is expensive.
And coffee is expensive.
Paul?
Sorry.
But yes, your actions should speak louder than your announcements.
Part 3. Not everyone needs to know your dream.
There's another important reason to keep some plans private. Not everyone understands your dream.
That's true.
Imagine you want to change your career. You tell someone, I want to learn a new skill and start a new career, and they immediately say, that's too difficult. You should stay where you are. People like you don't do that. Why take the risk?
Ouch.
Sometimes people don't say these things because they hate you. They may simply be afraid. Maybe they tried something and failed. Maybe they're comfortable with their own life. Maybe they don't understand what you see.
So their opinion may come from their experience, not mine.
Exactly. Someone else's fear doesn't have to become your future.
That's a powerful sentence.
Let's say it again. Someone else's fear doesn't have to become your future.
Someone else's fear doesn't have to become your future.
Good. And here's something important. You don't need to argue with people. You don't need to convince everyone. You don't need to say, no, you are wrong. I'm going to succeed. Sometimes the best response is simply, let's see.
Oh, I like that.
Because then you stop trying to prove yourself with words. You prove yourself with results.
That's much harder.
Yes, but it's much more powerful.
Many story. Can I tell you a story?
Of course.
A few years ago, I wanted to improve my English. I told everyone. My friends knew, my family knew, my neighbor probably knew.
Your neighbor?
Yes, I told him while buying vegetables.
Why?
I don't know. I was excited. I said, I'm going to speak English confidently.
He said, good luck.
And then I spent the next 2 weeks talking about my English learning plan.
Did you actually study?
Very little.
So what happened?
One day, I realized something. I had talked about learning English more than I had actually learned English.
That's a very important realization.
So I stopped announcing everything. I started studying quietly. 30 minutes a day. No big announcement. No dramatic speech. Just practice.
And what changed?
Slowly, I became better. Not overnight, not magically, but little by little.
That's how real progress usually works, quietly. Part 4. Keep your plan private, but don't keep yourself alone.
Wait, are we saying we should never tell anyone our plans?
No, that's an important difference. Keeping your plan private doesn't mean isolating yourself. You can still ask for help. You can still talk to the right people. You can still have someone who supports you.
So what's the difference?
The difference is intention. Don't tell everyone because you want attention. Tell the right person because you need support. For example, if you're learning English, you might find a speaking partner. You could say, can we practice English together for 15 minutes every evening? That's useful.
You're not announcing a dream, you're creating a system.
Exactly. That's the key. Don't just say, I want to improve my English. Say, I'll practice speaking for 15 minutes every day. That's specific, that's measurable, and that's actionable.
Actionable. Nice word.
It means something you can actually do.
So instead of saying, I want to become fluent, I can say, I'll speak English for 15 minutes today.
Perfect. And tomorrow?
I'll do it again.
That's how confidence grows, not from saying, I'm confident, but from keeping small promises to yourself.
Speaking practice. Repeat after me.
Let's practice some sentences together. I'll say one, you repeat. Ready? I don't need to announce everything.
I don't need to announce everything.
I can work quietly.
I can work quietly.
I will let my results speak for me.
I will let my results speak for me.
I don't need everyone's approval.
I don't need everyone's approval.
I can focus on progress, not attention.
I can focus on progress, not attention.
Excellent. And if you're watching this right now, don't just listen. Say the sentences out loud. Your mouth needs practice too.
Yes, your brain can understand English.
But your mouth still needs training.
My mouth has been unemployed for years.
Then give it a job.
Part 5. The Power of Quiet Progress.
Paul, there's something I really want people to remember. Your progress doesn't need an audience.
That's beautiful.
Think about a seed. You put it into the ground. For a while, nothing seems to happen. You can't see the roots. You can't see the growth. But underneath the surface, something is happening.
And then one day,
A small plant appears. Your English learning can be like that. You practice today, nothing dramatic happens. You practice tomorrow, still nothing dramatic. You practice for a month, maybe you still make mistakes. But then one day, someone speaks to you in English and you understand them.
That's a great feeling.
Or you suddenly answer without translating in your head.
That's even better.
Or you watch an English video and realize, wait, I understood almost everything.
That moment didn't happen because of one day. It happened because of all those quiet days nobody saw.
That's the part people don't see.
Exactly. People see the result. They don't see the boring practice. They don't see the mistakes. They don't see the days when you didn't feel motivated. They don't see you practicing the same sentence 10 times.
They just see the final version. And that's okay. You don't need everyone to see the process. You just need to keep going.
A real-life English example. Let's give people a real example. Imagine I'm at work. Someone asks me, "What are you working on these days?" And I don't want to explain my entire plan. What can I say?
You could simply say, I'm working on a few things.
That's simple.
Or, I'm focusing on improving my skills.
Nice.
Or, I'm working toward a personal goal.
That's a good one.
And if someone asks, what goal, you can decide how much you want to share. You can say, I'll tell you when I'm ready.
That's polite.
Very polite. You're not being rude, you're simply protecting your focus.
Part 6. Don't turn privacy into fear.
But Emily, could keeping plans private become a problem? Yes, if you use privacy as an excuse. For example, I'm not telling anyone because I'm afraid they'll judge me. That's different. You shouldn't hide your dream because you're scared. You should protect your plan because you want to focus.
That's a big difference.
Exactly. Silence should give you strength, not fear. If you need advice, ask. If you need help, ask. If you're confused, talk to someone you trust. But you don't need to give everyone a front row seat to your life.
I like that phrase. You don't need to give everyone a front row seat to your life.
Because your life is yours. Your goals are yours. Your journey is yours. And sometimes the best thing you can do is quietly work.
The 24-hour rule. Can we give viewers something practical?
Absolutely. Here's a simple challenge. The next time you have a new goal, don't announce it immediately. Wait 24 hours.
24 hours?
Yes, during those 24 hours, don't tell everyone about your plan. Instead, take one small action.
For example?
Want to learn English? Don't post, I'm going to become fluent. Instead, study 10 new words. Want to exercise? Don't tell everyone, I'm changing my life. Go for a 10-minute walk. Want to start a business? Don't spend 3 hours explaining your business idea. Spend 30 minutes researching it.
So the rule is, don't announce the plan. Start the plan.
Exactly. Action first, announcement later. Or maybe no announcement at all.
Final speaking practice.
Okay, everyone, one final speaking practice. This time, Paul and I will say the sentence together.
I'm ready.
I don't need to prove my plans to everyone.
I don't need to prove my plans to everyone.
My actions will speak for me.
My actions will speak for me.
I will focus on progress.
I will focus on progress.
I can work quietly.
I can work quietly.
And I will keep moving forward.
And I will keep moving forward.
Beautiful. Now say this one without us. I don't need everyone's approval to follow my dream. Pause.
Take your time.
And one more. Let my results speak louder than my words. Pause.
Emotional ending. You know, Emily, I think there's something special about quiet progress.
I agree.
Nobody claps when you're practicing alone. Nobody celebrates when you study for 20 minutes. Nobody knows when you choose discipline instead of comfort.
But you know, and that's enough. Every small effort counts. Every practice session counts. Every mistake teaches you something. Every day you continue is proof that you're becoming stronger.
So maybe we don't need to tell everyone what we're going to become.
Maybe we just need to become it,
Quietly,
patiently.
one day at a time.
And when the results finally appear, you won't need to explain. People will see them.
That's powerful.
So if you have a dream right now, protect it, work on it, learn, practice, make mistakes, try again. And remember, you don't need to announce every step. Sometimes the strongest move is to stay quiet and keep going.
Okay, before we go, we have a question for you.
Yes, what is one goal you're working on right now? You don't have to tell us the whole plan. Just tell us one small action you're going to take today.
For example, I'm going to practice English for 15 minutes.
Or, I'm going to read 5 pages.
Or I'm going to stop making excuses.
That's a big one.
I'm working on it.
Leave your answer in the comments. And remember to practice the English sentences from today's episode out loud.
If you enjoyed this conversation, like the video.
And subscribe for more natural English conversations that help you improve your listening and speaking.
And remember,
Don't just talk about your future.
build it.
Quietly.
See you in the next episode.
See ya!